Hey everybody, happy Christmas Eve. If those for those of you that celebrate, I'm here with a quick video on Bishop T.D. Jakes. So Bishop T.D. Jakes unfortunately has been linked lately to P. Diddy, Brother Love. And when you're linked to somebody who has been accused of some very sinister things and you are a prominent pastor, it could be a little, shaky. It could be a little suspicious. It could be a little bit messy. So many people have been connecting TD Jakes to Diddy. Most of the connections that I've seen, they just have pictures of those two together. They claim that TD Jakes attended P. Diddy's birthday party, and then it just went haywire and wild from there. They accused TD Jakes of being at the freak offs. They accused TD Jakes of allegedly sleeping with Diddy. It got messy real fast. And so today, before TD Jakes did his Christmas sermon over there at the Potter's house, he took 1.2 seconds to address, but not address, the rumors that are going on. What he said is, I refuse, and I'm paraphrasing, guys, to address the lie, because he said that's not what the pulpit is for. So it has people split. And if you go to church or used to go to church, or like I like to say, born and raised in the church, used to go every Sunday in Sunday school, one thing I think is a common theme amongst many Black folk that go to church: don't you dare. They let you know, don't you dare say one bad word against the man of God, the person that's in the pulpit. No matter what your eyes see or think you saw or how you feel, people are ready to curse you to the pit of hell if you dare say anything about the man of God. And that form of thinking, I feel, is so dangerous. Why? Because, man, he's a human being or she's a human being. Whoever is before you in that pulpit, they don't have superpowers. They breathe, eat, use the bathroom, wash, just like we do. And just like we are tempted by sin, so are they. And maybe a lot of them have a greater, what do you call it? What do I want to say? Like maybe many of them can resist temptation on a greater level than maybe the average person. But at the end of the day, they're human. But if you ask most church folk, if you dare, oh my God, they will almost kick you out the church if you dare speak against the man of God. And so what happens is when a church has someone in that pulpit that is off, that wasn't meant to be there, that probably perhaps was not called by God, but was called maybe by the devil, up in there preaching, stealing, sleeping with the church folks, doing all kind of sinister things. It takes so long to get that individual from that pulpit because people have been brainwashed to think, don't you dare say a bad word about the man of God, or you're going to be cast to hell. And they will bring you scriptures to make sure you know, don't you dare do it. And listen, I do not like rumors. Oh my gosh, I don't. Because rumors can destroy you. And then when the rumors are proved wrong, the rumors run like wildfire. But then when the rumors are proven wrong, nobody heard about that. They'd be like, well, no, I didn't hear that he was found innocent. What are you talking about? Right? So right now, all they have about TD Jakes and the Diddy connection is some pictures and a whole bunch of speculations and some rumors. So let you hear TD Jakes, which I'm sure many of you have heard already, but let's listen together. Hold on one second. Just a little snippet of it. Thank you to the Shade Room.
Some of you logged in or come in out of concern. Some of you come in to hear what I'm going to say. All of you who expect me to address a lie, you can log off. I will not use this sacred day and this sacred pulpit to address a lie when I have a chance to preach a truth. I will stand straight up, head up, back straight, and preach the unadulterated, infallible word of God. Because that is what the pulpit is for. But there will be a time. So you can stop dragging people and arguing with people and fighting and just log off. All you do is just hit the button. Right there. Log off. There is no show here. In the Gospel of St. Matthew,
T.D. Jakes definitely got a word in his mouth. He can preach you out of darkness right into the light. But I will say this, Eddie Long had a word in his mouth. He can preach you when he was alive out of darkness into the light. But unfortunately with Eddie Long, Bishop Eddie Long, there was a lot of darkness there. And in that darkness, he ended up hurting a lot of young men. And a lot of these young men were conflicted about speaking up and speaking out, knowing that this man was the man of God. And what do you do when you have a grievance or a complaint or an issue with the man of God? Now, you know, with Diddy, he liked to film his situations. He liked to film a lot. So I'm praying that in T.D. Jakes' situation, that this is a whole lie, that the people are lying on him. And I pray that he is vindicated. And I do agree, the pulpit is not the place to be addressing mess and lies and rumors, not at all. But I also know, and what I don't understand, let me back up a little bit, is that with Diddy, R. Kelly's downfall was the fact that this man liked to film stuff and save the footage. Cassie has submitted a lot of footage and evidence to, I believe they said, the FBI and the local police department. So Diddy, what it all appears to seem, is going to go down. He might have paid off Cassie, but there's a lot of other stuff, allegedly, that this man got himself into that he's not going to be able to write a check to get out of. Now, T.D. Jakes, outside of this Diddy situation, there have been other little sprinklings that kind of got swept under the rug about things that, you know, allegedly him and his family have done to others. If you know, you know. That apparently, according to the others that these things have been done to, well, it was swept under the rug. So when I was looking at the comments that a lot of these people, when T.D. Jakes said this, you know, so many people was taking, like, you know, the route of, how dare you speak up against the man of God? Do you know what happens when you speak against a prophet? This, that, and the other. And I want to say this. I don't, first of all, it's a rumor as we speak right now. So I have nothing to say either way, in one way, shape, or form, about what he's being accused of until we see more evidence. We need the receipts. We need the receipts. But I also want to say this. I almost feel like him not addressing, but addressing it, but not addressing it, it just added more fuel to the fire. He probably should have just, you know what, good happy, hey y'all, happy Christmas Eve, and keep it pushing. Anyway, guys, chat with me in the comments, and when I get an opportunity, I will chat back. What do you think about T.D. Jakes saying, listen, I'm not addressing this mess, because it's mess and it's a lie. And I refuse and I'm paraphrasing, guys, to waste my time addressing a lie. Woo! If you're not a subscriber, subscribe. Hit the notification bell so that every time I upload a video, you will be notified. If you are a subscriber, welcome back. Everybody, thanks for watching. Don't forget, hit the like button. Chat with me in the comments. This is a loaded conversation. Loaded because it's sensitive. It's about religion. Loaded because I know people always say, don't you dare talk about the man of God. But aren't we all God's children? So nobody should really talk about anybody. And nobody should spread malicious lies about anybody. And no one should open their mouth and say stuff and they don't have concrete receipts. Now, like I said, a lot of people been putting 20 on 10 with this TD Jakes situation, saying he's been at the Diddy FO parties. He was at Diddy's birthday party. And then they went on to say him and Diddy were doing it, sleeping with each other. It's messy. It's messy. And it's hurtful to not only TD Jakes, but the whole family and his whole church. He ministers to millions of people. Between his church, his online reach, and all of that, this is a lot. And we hear too often sometimes about the sinister things that go on in the church and people try to brush it under the rug. Remember, we had the priest allegedly messing with all of those boys, destroying lives. But we have a right to have a discussion about it without people trying to shut us down and saying, oh, you're about to be cast to the pit of hell. How dare you? No, we got to have a conversation. We do. Now, we can have an adult conversation, but we got to have a conversation. Listen, guys, chat with me now. Chat back. I'll see you in the next video.